Hello, beautiful people. It's a beautiful day out here on the streets of Benin. We're out here. So of course, as you're aware, the 2023 presidential election is fast approaching and the atmosphere in the country is quite tensed. And so we're out here in the streets of Benin to get the reactions of Nigerians on their preferred candidates. So join us. So the 2023 presidential election is fast approaching. As a Nigerian, what quality would you look out for in your preferred candidates?
Qualities I'll look out for in my preferred candidates. I'll look out for his track record, of course. His track record and consistency. You have to listen to the candidates then look out for consistency.
Okay.
Because when a man talks once and twice and three times, you can tell if he's lying or if he means what he has said. And then you check his track record. Where has he said? What has he done? Is what he's saying consistent with what he has done? That's how to choose a candidate. I think you know who among the candidates has a track record and has been consistent. Every time he has spoken for like the last 4 years, he has been consistent. He has been consistently saying the things that needs to be said. He has never attacked any other party or any other candidate. He has been consistently talking about issues. He's the only one. There's only one person that suits that criteria. So
That's who?
So you don't even need to ask.
Who?
That's obvious. You know the answer.
I know.
So who do you think I'm talking about?
I know.
Who do you think I'm talking? I'm sure you know. You're just
I
trying
know.
to make it. You know who I'm talking
I
about.
know. So
I'm obviously talking about Peter Obi of the Labour Party.
Oh, Peter Obi.
Definitely. It's
Okay.
an easy answer.
Okay. Do you have your PVC?
I'm here to get it.
To get your PVC?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon.
What's your name?
Okay, His Eminence, MC of the Federal Republic.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So the 2023 presidential election is fast approaching. So as a concerned Nigerian, what quality would you look out for in your preferred candidates?
Okay, first of all, I'll talk about intelligence, and secondly, I'll talk about strength, fiscal strength. Now, the country is already staggering, and we would not want someone who is also staggering, someone who's struggling to take care of himself to hold the country. So that's why I talk about strength. And then intelligence, someone who knows where the faults and flaws are in the country and has strategies, has good plans on how to fix all those issues that we are facing. Okay, as far as I am concerned, there's just one candidate for this election, and that's the person of Peter Obi of the Labour Party. Now, if you've followed him, if you've heard him speak, if you followed his while he was the governor of Anambra State, he entered the state with a lot of debts. But by the time he was leaving, he had lots of money for the upcoming governor. Now that alone is enough reason for me to want him to be the president of Nigeria, because he'll be able to manage the funds. He'll be able to cut down all those excessive spendings that are other politicians and whatever, all those excessive spendings they've been doing. Now it's not going to be an easy one, because you have other arms of government. You have the senators, and they are going to give him a hard time. But to a very large extent, he'll be able to manage.
Well, do you think Peter Obi has the capacity to actually defeat Atiku Abubakar and Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Okay, to be honest, he has this one is hard. He has the ability, let me say so.
Okay.
Now, that ability depends on us.
Okay.
If we, his supporters, can come out en masse to vote.
Okay.
I personally have my PVC.
Oh, you have your PVC?
Yes.
Oh,
So my siblings, my friends, I tell them, you must have your PVC.
Okay.
I always talk about it. So if we can bring out our PVCs and go out to vote, then he can win.
Okay.
The election is not going to be conducted online.
Okay.
It's going to be conducted in the field.
Okay.
So
okay.
if we can come out with our PVCs, then he can win. I don't care if he's coming out from a birthday party, as long as we can come out to vote for that birthday party, burial party. Party is party.
Okay.
So as far as I'm concerned, we coming out, he has the ability.
Okay. Thank you very, very much.
Okay.
You are truly a concerned Nigerian. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Give me some now. Give me a what bag. How much you been now, sir?
50, 100.
For Zobo,
This one 100 naira.
100 naira. What be Zobo? What was the best 30 naira that time?
And now what we see now, what we see for the country.
Now, wow.
Everything don't there, flour don't there. Nothing they let buy again.
I'll buy them now. I don't get one big. But the thing is, say, we know now, say, this thing, our president, our government,
Well, the thing a general problem from the up to the down, from the presidency to even individual, because it affect everybody. Even farmers, they are complaining. So everybody they complain. I make everything day high. So the problem now, if we get good leadership, we believe that things will see come down.
Okay, so we agree now, say, for the last election, we make mistake. Abi?
We will not be waiting we believe, not be waiting we hope for, not be we see.
So more will not say we make mistake, just say, unfortunately, that's what you have to turn out. Okay, so now, next year, we get another opportunity now to correct that mistake we will make. So, this time now, what will be the qualities where you would look for now to make sure, say, what happened to us for these past 7 years now, it not happen to us again? What will be the qualities where they look for in the next president of this country?
But you know, the fact we say, the quality where they look for the next president, Bible already talk and say, the heart of men, they're wicked. So we they believe God now would they look up to for the next, because even the person where would they hope so, if he good now, before you vote and you go promise this and promise that, and if he can't enter and another thing go turn up to. So we they look unto God, say, whoever they want to elect, let the will of God be done. May God never take control of their heart. Because if God not take control of their heart, the same thing, the same corruption, where it happen for them, go see happen. Then the good person, where it be good before you can change to bad person.
Okay, we know all these ones now. We see every country they pass through, understand? But now, maybe the time we will suppose know, say, okay, even if this person go change, but the change not go too hit us like that. Normally, power they change everybody, that one are for sure. But we need to make the right choice. So now maybe they ask you, say, what will be the qualities? Whether the person go change or not, so we never know. But for now, what will be the qualities where you they look for to take vote person out as the president of the next of our country?
Well, for me, the quality what they will look for. Anybody where we will believe, we will not say that he go feel rule us well. Before he even enter, he will start in work. If the person fit fight for Nigeria with what they happen, so we believe say when he enter, he go do well. Now be the quality.
Okay.
Where I look onto.
I like the way you take talk now. Say make the person start work now. But for our country, we know one thing wey dey for sure. If person we know say they contest for election, and he wan come dey overdo, they call am overdo. So if you say the present government, who obviously the party where the present government dey now, they get their own aspirants. If you say that party now go allow that person start work now before the election.
No, everybody get in foundation. If you start work now from where the position where you dey, you start work, they affect the people. There is hope that when you don't dey on top, you obviously affect everybody. If the little where you dey with, you no fit help them now. As they campaign, you no fit help with the election, they cry to you for help, you no fit help. That shows that even when you win, you cannot do anything. But if you show concern, there is hope. As I said earlier, I said that the hope, now be waiting with they click on to take the vote before.
Okay, one last thing, Mama. Okay, this is the problem now with your technique of selecting who you want to vote for. The problem with that technique now is say everybody now, including the good ones and the bad ones, everybody they do good currently before the election. But after election, like you said, they'll not change. So since everybody they do good, how you want to know the good person for yourself?
Not be everybody they do good. You know that there is difference between who give you money because you want make you vote for them and who do good. Who do good now, who love the country, where go they fight for the country. Even before the election, not be to give money, not be because sometimes money is not everything. You fit give me money now because you want make I do something for you. After you don't come out there, you are not mean anything to you. So to me, spreading money around is not the quality for voting for somebody.
Okay, you don't talk now. You say even before the election, maybe they do the good.
What?
Because good sometimes can be very tiring. So no matter how they want to form, if they do it for a long time, they don't tire. So now we don't talk this one now. the three major candidates who we don't see now, talking about Abubakar, Atiku, talking about Bolanle, Tinubu, and Peter Obi. Which of those three now you say don't fit into that criteria of people they do good before this election?
Well, they are like those people you mentioned just now. Many of them, we don't know them. Like that Peter Obi, though I'm not from the state, but I don't hear the work we do as a governor. So I believe that if they vote for him, as if you feel, that's why I say you go start from where you are. If you feel rule, feel do work as a governor, I believe they go still do work as a president, no matter what it. So that Peter Obi will be the best candidate.
Thank you, ma'am. Remember, viewers, please, this is not a campaign video for Peter Obi. She has given us her opinion, and I think it's a very good opinion from all standards. So, thank you, Mama.
Thank you.
I will still beg the Zobo. Hopefully,
because we need the money to go market.
Hopefully, after the next election, maybe now 30 naira, I'll call the buyer.
That time we'll come, we feel good dash you.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
Elliot.
Elliot.
Elliot Desmond.
Elliot Desmond.
Yes.
You know, Oyibo man. Oyibo man. So the 2023 election is fast approaching. So as a Nigerian, what quality are you looking at for in your preferred candidates?
We are go for Peter Obi.
Okay, so why would you go for Peter Obi? Why would you vote for Peter Obi?
Because it's like it's good to me, like
It's good to you.
you know, like like it will be good.
You'll be good.
Yes, because his chat on Twitter is very okay. So I would like to go for him.
Okay, so you feel that he's very interactive on social media. But you know that not be for social media, not be there for the win election now.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Okay. So do you have your PVC?
But I'll go and get mine soon.
Okay, soon. Okay, so of course you are aware that without your PVC, there's no way you can vote in an election. So it's really important as a Nigerian to go get your PVC. So we're actually using this medium to encourage you to go out there and get your permanent voter's card so you can prepare yourself to vote come 2023.
My preferred candidate is Peter Obi.
Peter Obi
Yeah.
of the Labour Party.
Labour Party.
Okay. So
that's-
why would you
that's what I want.
why would you prefer Peter Obi?
He has the knowledge. He has everything it takes to be the president. So we don't need either APC or PDP. We don't need it.
So, but do you think Peter Obi has the capacity to win an Atiku Abubakar, former vice president of Nigeria, and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former governor of Lagos State?
Yes, he has everything. As long as the youths do not take bribe. So if all the youths and Nigerians focus on Labour Party, so Peter Obi will take it.
Okay.
So that's just it.
So, do you have your PVC?
Yeah, sure.
Have your PVC?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Peter Obi.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Joseph Okala.
Okay. So, what quality will you look at for your preferred candidates come 2023 election?
The quality that we need, that Nigeria need now. One, we need a very young candidate. I think, as regards to all these old people, I think they comes with their old ideas. But now we need young people who will come with fresh ideas for taking up the nation. So that is that. And again, it is not the time that we look at the parties. Now it is the time that we will look at the person that is coming out to take the lead, to lead Nigeria. That is what we really need now. It is not the time that we talk about the old man, our old politicians. We need fresh people that will come up to take up the nation again, and so that they will come again with fresh ideas. We need people that are young. If you ask me now, for now, we never know other people that is coming out now. But as regards to this three contender, At least the preferred candidate that all of us should need now is P2B.
Okay.
P2B is very young and very vibrant, though his party doesn't have money. But what we are looking up for, the policy that we are looking up for, the man has such policies, though they don't have money. But if in Nigeria, all of us youth will agree, we focus on that man. Let's try young people now.
Okay.
Because I believe that he will give us quality leadership.
So, sir, do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I have my PVC.
So, you ready for 2023 election?
I'm very, very ready. I'm very, very ready.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, but do you have your PVC?
No, I don't have.
If you don't have PVC, I won't buy this card.
Why?
Because we are in a situation in Nigeria whereby we have to fight for our rights as youths of this country. So if you don't have your PVC, it means you're not ready to fight.
I'm ready to fight too.
But you don't have your PVC, what are you going to use?
The crowd there is too much, but hopefully before the election I will get mine.
Yes, the crowd outside, they have other platforms where you can do your PVC, like their websites, the NIMC, what is it the NIMC? INEC website, INEC website, they do PVC now. INEC.
INEC office now.
No, online.
Yeah.
Their website. Okay, so you can do your PVC online on their website, NEC website. So you don't have to go to the office. The only time you go to the office is for probably your biometrics capture and the stuff. You understand? So that's not an excuse. You have to do your PVC.
Okay.
So if you promise me now that you're going to do your PVC, then I'll buy this card.
Okay, I promise that I'm gonna do my PVC.
So if after you've done your PVC, like what are the qualities you are looking for in the next president of Nigeria?
Okay, after the election, I expect the government to try and make job opportunities for the youths, because a lot of crimes are going on that is not supposed to be so. They should try and put more effort, because things are getting worse. Crimes are getting more dangerous, like things are happening that you can't even imagine. So I expect the government to please, they should try their best to put up their responsibility, because a lot is really going on and I'm never happy about it. Everybody is not happy about it. And I want the government to put to justice about what happened recently in the Sokoto state, where Muslims they burnt a Christian to death because they said she insulted Prophet Muhammad, which is very wrong. That's not what government should try and put an end to those stuff, because it's so annoying and irritating. How can the way this country is right now is so annoying and so disgusting. But I don't want to condemn my country because it's my country. I just expect the country, the government especially, to try and make sure that things are going on in the expected way. They should please just try to make peace especially amongst the Christians and the Muslims, because a lot is really going on. They should try to make peace in this country, and please they should create job opportunities for us. You see, now I'm working in a POS. I'm a student, but they should create more as in job opportunities. Okay, imagine that I graduated. Now I'm going to be graduating next year because I'm a student of National Open University. Imagine that I graduated from school next year and there's no job. The crime will keep on increasing. So I expect the government to please make job opportunities for the youth.
Okay, so are you familiar with the three major contenders in this election?
I know that Tinubu is representing the APC, Atiku PDP. I don't really know about the rest.
Okay, so there's also the person of Peter Obi, who is also a popular candidate, who people are actually rooting for, especially amongst the youth. So the fact that you are not aware of Peter Obi means that there's still a lot of work to be done to familiarize the youths about the antecedents and prospects that he has. So you talked about Atiku and Tinubu. So who amongst these two do you feel has what it takes to take Nigeria to the kind of place that you talked about?
None of them. Seriously, from the depth of my heart, none of them. Okay. I want a youth. I want a youth. I don't really know the contestant, but I just feel like the youth will do more better than them. Yes.
Okay, so it turns out that amongst those three popular contenders, that Peter Obi himself is the youngest amongst the three of them. Although he can't be classified as a youth age-wise, but he's the youngest, and the person that we will say has been accepted popularly as one who is more qualified for that position in terms of prospects and the likes. But like we know, APC and PDP is the biggest parties in Nigeria, so I've educated you about Peter Obi now. As a youth, you should know what to do. Like you said, you don't have your PVC, but it's better you have your PVC. And also do your own research about Peter Obi. You understand? Okay, and in Nigeria, not just two persons go for elections. Apart from these three persons, there are other persons also competing for this post. So you should always, as a Nigerian, always make sure you do your research on every single contestant. You understand? Whether it's from a ruling party, whether it's from a popular party or not, just make sure you do your research on every single party and their representatives. You understand? So
for this next year election now, when they come now, so what thing will be the thing when you go look out for the person who you want to vote for?
Hey, many things. So number one, look at our students.
Okay.
For how many months now going to a year, the day ASU case must surely be settled. Number two, food aspects. Many has not scattered because of food aspects. So because of that, they should look onto that area of food aspect, because we know they fit buy food again. Garri wey be poor man food before, now rich man food now. Rice now, where you want eat a better rice? No, sawdust we dey eat now, not be rice. That one now one aspect again. Number three, look at security matter. Everywhere kili. In far back 80 something, 90s, where they do party for night. Only me they come home for party by 2 o'clock. I go out. But now, there it. You go always see say they use you for ritual. Political leaders, then they are another wahala. We not get leader for Nigeria. If you ask me, we need young blood to come and beautify Nigeria for us. Not be all those old cargo wey don't reach to die. We don't need all those old men again. That is my whole aspect. They should look into our problem. We get many problems for nation Nigeria. They should come and solve it for us. Instead of killing our people, this tribalism of a thing, they should stop it. Those Boko Haram of a thing, they be Muslim. They not fit deny and say they not be Muslim, they be in. So make them stop them. If they stop, and for me, I know they vote for old man again. I know from a sickness to another sickness, we don't stop them for Nigeria. So we need young blood to come and rule us, which everybody know, the youngest among all the people that come out soon. So that is.
Who the person be?
Who he be? Not be Peter Obi. Na Peter Obi now. Everybody knows say na Peter Obi. For me, I go cast my vote for him. Even though they said they still use money go to change am o, but I go not say I vote Peter Obi. And whosoever take wuru to carry my vote, he go die before then. He not go enter the throne. That seat, he not go sit down put, he go die. Because I know if he pay transport, go village, go vote for somebody, another person will go carry him. So my God will judge that person, go die before then.
That's very, very good, ma'am. So, Mama, you get your PVC already?
Go, for sure.
Mama, PVC.
Yeah, so I get them more.
That's very good.
I get them.
Let's say the 2023 election, they fast approaching. And among all the political parties, we get 3 major contenders. And I believe so you know them already.
Sure.
Okay, so among these contestants for this election, you know them, like you say.
Yes.
So what's be the quality where you look out for?
Yes, the quality only me they look out for. Because before I start, our first thought say the past government, he failed us. I say they failed us hopefully. And we no go like to go see for the same victim again. So the president when we need for now, at least we need youth, when we fit carry this country go forward. No be those one when they say sometimes when they talk to them, be like say they are here blood because they no know wetin they do there. Or the one when go tomorrow go talk say we as they know they break I don comot for us to call us go call talk say we na lazy people. We no want that kind one. And we no see one those one wey don too old wey no go care to know wetin dey happen for the country.
So for you now, the quality wey they look out for na person wey dey young, wey dey strong and vibrant, wey go fit carry the country.
Wey go fit carry the country and wey go when go dey think well because all that ones wey dey come e be like say they wan dey think well. Then they travel, they go that country, they see wetin dey happen for those places. Why they want to bring all those things back?
Okay, we get idea.
When get idea.
We don't travel, we dey exposed, we don't see life. So we don't travel to different countries now. If we come back to Nigeria, bring back those things we don't see abroad. Okay. So among the three major contenders for this election, who be your preferred candidate?
For me, I prefer Tinubu out of the three. Because the other one, I will just come up from Fulani government. I want to enter on that Fulani. And the other one, I was supposed to be Yoruba, which is Tinubu. If you watch, now the man don't old. May not go die for seats. Because Nigeria put they not be waiting that kind of old person to carry. So we need youth when we feel, when we feel move forward.
So right now, you feel say you dey convinced say Peter Obi na the right choice for the presidency?
At least, if you look at the three major people when they come out now, I go humble manage, say na him I manage choose. Because all these our politicians, sometimes they go tell us something when they don't enter, and another thing they will call they see. But for the three of them, I prefer that one.
Okay, and I believe say by now you get your PVC already.
Now, in fact, I don't dey pray whether na tomorrow make I go cast my vote.
Alright, okay. That's very nice. That's good to know.
Even before, because of the way they lead the country, sometimes we no go dey get the men to go vote.
Go out to vote now.
But this time around, my brother, they suffer when we don't suffer for past 7 years now.
And it's time for us to correct all those mistakes we don't make before.
So I beg, me myself, I go follow beg our youth. All those when they go there, when they go reach there, they'll go there, they give them 5,000, 10,000, over 20,000, over 50,000. What we don't suffer for past 7 years. I know believe say that 1 million say go do something.
In other words, your advice now to the youth and to the electorate, we say, may they not look at
the money
or even the political party, but instead may they look at the person with get vision for the country.
Move the country forward.
All right, that's
just wait till they happen now. People need to keep people everywhere, and the president is not even doing anything. Just like he's backing them up. So we are tired.
All right. So that's very thoughtful of you and very nice. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. I beg our youth. No, we forget about those money when they share give us. All those 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 when they give, they solve our problem.
Noted. Nigerians, they
face
can hear you right now.
8 years, no be 8 days, no be 8 months. We go if we make mistake, we go suffer for the next 8 years.
All right.
So we correct this now.
Thank you. So Nigerians, you have heard it. So come 2023 election, do not sell your vote. Vote your conscience. All right. Thank you very much.
Well, if I want to look out for my preferred candidate, I would prefer a candidate that is more active, that is active in anything he's doing, that have the people's mind. So before you take any decision, you have to take after the people, look after the Nigerians, the fellow Nigerians. Because the way things are now is so mad that even the commoners cannot even eat or buy anything. Things are so difficult for them. So those are the very things that he has to look after. So that we newcomers can be able to meet up to something, because the way things are now, even the poor cannot buy anything. So those are the very things that he should look after.
Okay, so among Atiku Abubakar in the PDP, Swaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu in APC, and Peter Obi in Labour Party, who would you prefer?
Sorry sir, to me, when it comes to APC or PDP, let's just leave those two parties because they don't have any good leadership about those parties. So we should just look after the party that we does not even know that has already existed before. So let us just look for a new party, like the one we call, I think it's a Labour Party or NPP party. Let's just leave APC or PDP. Those parties they are just thief. So let's just leave those parties.
Okay, but do you think these parties you just mentioned and their candidate has the capacity to actually win an election in Nigeria?
I believe so. There's no harm in trying. Let's try out our parties apart from PDP or APC.
Okay.
That's what I have to say.
So do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have my PVC.
So you ready for 2023
Yes,
election?
I'm ready for 2023 election. I already have my PVC.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Nice having you, sir. Okay, so today we are, getting reactions for people, concerning the next presidential election in our country, Nigeria. And I believe you're aware, the three major parties and the contenders, vie for these positions. In the PDP, we have Atiku Abubakar. In the APC, we have Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And for Labour Party, we have the person of Peter Obi. So among these three set of persons, what quality are you looking out for as a concerned Nigerian amongst these three set of persons vying for this position?
All those former this APC and PDP, then identified Nigeria like this.
Okay, what reason would you say is the reason why you prefer Peter Obi? Is it because he's young, vibrant, or is it because he's a new face in the political sphere?
He's a new face and he's intelligent.
He's intelligent. Okay, sorry to say, but do you have any reason to back that claim that he's intelligent? Why do you say so?
He's a young person.
He's young, so that translates to him being intelligent, right? Okay. All right. So I hope you have your PVC and you're ready to cast your vote for the next election.
PVC is ready. I get it.
Okay. So now, being that you're rooting for Peter Obi to eventually emerge as the president of this country, have you ever thought? Do you think he has the capacity to actually win?
I'm sure.
You're sure, and you're also sure that you're going to vote for him.
Yeah.
All right, so that's very nice and thoughtful of you. So thank you very much, sir. Have a nice day. My name is Clement. Can I know you?
Angela.
You're Angela. Okay, nice. What about you?
I'm Millicent.
Millicent. Okay. Today we are actually in the streets of Benin to get reactions from, Nigerians, about the forthcoming election that's coming up next year, 2023. So already we know the three major political parties and also the three major flag bearers for these political parties. In the PDP, we have the person of Atiku Abubakar, and in the APC, we have Bola Ahmed Tinubu, while in the Labour Party, we have the person of Peter Obi vying for this very critical and crucial position, to oversee the affairs of our country, Nigeria. So, would like to know, ma'am, from you first, among these three set of persons that I've just mentioned and which you are aware of, what qualities actually will you be looking out for in the person who will eventually emerge as our president?
For the both parties that just been elected, what I needed from them is one, human sympathy. They should try to sympathize with all the masses in the country, because the way the country is going on now is not living. Many things are happening around the country. And as a president, if any of them win in 2023, I would like them to take care of all the masses in the country. They should have love for everybody. And also the high price of living is too much. They should try to reduce it down.
To stabilize the economy, right?
So that it will favor everybody. Because all hands are not equal. A lot of people are suffering today because of high cost of living. So please, they should try to bring it down to a lower level so that everybody can survive in the country.
All right, that's very nice. So, madam, over to you now. So, what quality will you be looking out for among the contenders?
In addition to what my friend just said, I only have just 2 points to add. One, I want a man that have a fear of God. Okay. Because if they have a fear of God in them, all these crises, all this blood sharing won't be happening. And also a man who puts his people first. You understand? So those are
the man who has sympathy.
Yes, who has the people's interest. That's what I'm saying. Who has the people's interest in heart. Okay. You get it? Yeah. That's what we want. That's what we are praying for. So we pray that God gives us what we want this time.
All right. So and what you have said now, who would you prefer to become the president? Like,
I would prefer Tinubu.
Tinubu. Yes. Okay. And you think that he has this quality which you have actually pointed out, that's having human sympathy?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
to me,
you think he's able to stabilize the economy of our country?
Yes.
Okay.
To me, I believe he will deliver successfully.
Oh, you're very sure about that?
Yes.
Okay, madam, what about you? What are you vying for?
I have 2 persons in mind.
You have 2 persons in mind. But you can't actually have 2 persons in mind. You have to choose one.
For me, I would prefer Atiku, because when Atiku worked with Obasanjo, people in Gombe State enjoy him very well as a president of Nigeria, as the vice president of Nigeria. So I believe if he comes, he can have that dream that Obasanjo had, because when Obasanjo was a president, things are not too high like the way it is now. Things are not too expensive.
Okay, in other words, you think that Atiku being the former vice president of our country is someone who has the experience already, to lead this country if given the opportunity to do so.
Yes.
Okay. I'm coming, madam. So, okay, that being said, what about Peter Obi? None of you actually said anything about him. What about Peter Obi?
Peter Obi was a nice governor when he was the governor of that state. He was good.
He was good.
Yes, but in this country, we have 2 major parties in this country.
No, madam. I'm sorry to cut you at this point, but I want us to look beyond party right now. Peter Obi is just like someone who is new he's not like he's new. He was former governor.
Yes.
Yeah, so but what's your take on him generally, as regard the election?
Peter Obi,
you don't think he has the capacity to win? That's what you think, right? Okay, yes. Madam, you wanted to say something.
Yes, I wanted to say that I don't have anything against this article. Nothing personally. Okay. The only thing I have against him is the fact that he's a Fulani man. He's a Fulani man. He's from Fulani. And these Fulani herdsmen are the ones terrorizing this country. So him being in charge, him being in power, will automatically bring those people again. So I don't, for me, for me, I don't want him.
Well, this is actually a claim, just to clarify. Okay, I get you.
So that's why I don't have anything personally against him. That's just the only thing.
No, the idea is we're not actually out to get our opinion on who, the negative aspects of, the contenders. We're just looking at from your own personal opinion, who you prefer, to emerge as president.
Yes, okay. That is why I prefer the other man than him.
Okay, that's Tinubu, right? Yes. Okay, that's very good. All right, so do you have your PVC already?
Of course I have.
Madam, what about you? Do you have your PVC?
I have.
And you guys are actually going to vote for the election.
We are going to cast for who is our.
All right, that's very good. All right, so thank you very much. Please, just before we round up, you just tell us your name once again.
I'm Angela.
Angela, okay. And Millicent, you said?
Yes.
All right, so nice having this conversation with you. All right, take care. Okay, you're welcome.
Well, to be frank with you, Nigeria is the level that Nigeria has gotten to, or the level that we are in now, we've gotten beyond quality. We just need someone that can fix it. We still have a professor who is a vice president for crying out loud. Okay. So we don't need the quality. We need someone that can fix Nigeria. That is just what we need, irrespective of where he is or where he's coming from. We just need someone who can fix Nigeria.
So between the three major contenders now in Labour Party, APC and PDP, so who would you prefer?
Let's be fair to the Nigerian citizens. The Northerners have ruled for 8 years, and Nigeria is not made up of only the northern speaking tribes. We have the south, we have the southwest, the south, the southeast, and other parts even in the north. The Northerners have won their 8 years. They should let it slide down to the south. Why am I saying the south? To be frank with you, my brother, the crop of Nigerians that we have now are not ready for an Eastern president. To be frank with you, a region that is trying to divide the country, you want to give them presidency. I'm airing my opinion anyway, but this is my opinion. A region that is trying to divide the country by saying there is Biafra, unknown gunmen and others, and you want to give them presidency, then you are just giving them the key to open the door and divide the country. Okay, let's come down to the southwest. Okay, the man is old. The American president is old too. He was a Lagos State governor for 8 years, and he did well in Lagos State, irrespective of his qualification. You know, so
that's the person of
yes, the bat.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's the bat. Yeah. So irrespective of his age, if he can do the job, let him do the job. We have youths. All the land where they youths don't sell everything. So let's not talk about youth. When the youths are ready, we will know the youths are ready. For the Eastern and the Igbos, I'm not again nothing about the Igbos. Oh, they are hardworking people. They are good businessmen. They have good business ideology. But when it comes to governance and politics, my brother, the Igbos not join. They just have 5 states, and that 5 states cannot give them presidency. Why don't we pick an Igbo vice to run with Tinubu and do something for everybody? That's my politics. That's my opinion anyway.
So sir, do you have the PVC?
Well, of course I have my PVC.
So you're ready for the election?
I'm ready for the election. With whoever wins, I'm a Nigerian, and God help him.
Of course.
Who will rule well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Peter Obi may choose. Why is I not like Atiku? The thing they say, we just pray to God to make better person come outside. That's it. Not get any other. I just make God just give us better person, better leader, because you stress and suffer not too much.
Okay, now Peter Obi, you prefer as your candidate, to become the president. Okay, but which quality you don't see around this Peter Obi now? Will make you choose him as your preferred candidate to win?
Yeah, Peter Obi is already mentioned. Now, first will be say it's like that. Now, first will be say it's like so. Normally, we still need, as in, first will be say yes. They will know the feelings of the citizens way they do.
Okay.
So we now just first will be say we conquer the Christians. All those ones too much. Too much for us for this country, has a lot of stress. Normally, Peter Obi na person will say I never know too well. So, but inside there, so now waiting my man just tell me say yes.
Just want to give him a chance.
Yes, I just want to give him
prove himself at least for the first time. Yes. Okay. All right, that's nice. That's very nice. So, also you get your PVC. Let's talk about it.
Just like when the then governor of Edo State, Lucky Nosaka Igbenedion, after he misbehaved, we the Edos, we said we needed change, and that was how Oshomole came in. And in presidency, also after Jonathan, we also said we needed change, and that was how we voted Muhammadu Buhari as the president. So presently now, we also need change, and we need somebody that has not been in presidency, somebody that have not tested anything that has to do with the cabals of the president, and that person is not that person, Peter Enorerase Obi. I added Enorerase Obi because why? That name was the name that also delivered the governor of Edo State, and that was why I added that Enorerase Obi.
Okay, so sir, do you think Peter Obi as a presidential candidate has the capacity to win an election in a country like Nigeria?
We are in the era where the time of where you see people stealing ballot boxes, it can no longer happen in this time, just like what happened in the NSAS. If we the youth come out and vote for who we want to vote for, I tell you, Peter Obi will definitely come out as the president of this country.
Okay.
So there's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. If we come out and vote for Peter Obi the same way we came out to vote for Buhari, nothing will stop the man from being the president of this country, whether it's from the southeast or wherever. In fact, for me, if you ask me, is the president of this country 2023.
Okay, that's good. So do you have your PVC?
Well, I think I have two, not even one. I think I have two. Yes, because I'm going to, by myself, I'm going to compete for Peter Obi to make sure he wins. For real. So I have my PVC.
So, sir, don't you think that is actually fraudulent?
Nah, I'm just joking. I have my PVC. I'm just joking.
Okay.
I have my PVC.